It is Election Day in Pennsylvania, and the polls are open.
Fox 43's Robert Stover is live outside a polling spot in Lancaster with what voters need to know as they get ready to cast their ballots. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning. Well, today we are outside of the Otterbein United Methodist Church, just one of several other polling places in downtown Lancaster that are open so people can come out and make their voice heard. We've seen a somewhat steady crowd come out here this morning. I know it's only an hour into Election Day, but historically experts say voter participation usually drops in odd year elections, and turnout is usually lower compared to a year where there is a gubernatorial or presidential race. Now, that's why election officials say decisions made at the polls today will affect Pennsylvanians on the community level tomorrow. Now, if you're voting in person for the first time, be sure to bring some form of ID like a driver's license. And for those voting in person, you must be in line by 8 o'clock this evening to be allowed to vote. Now, a mail-in voter must return their ballot to the county elections office by 8 o'clock tonight as well. Now, if you requested a mail-in ballot but choose to vote in person after all, make sure to bring that ballot in outer envelope and hand it in at your polling place. Now, anyone who changed addresses within Pennsylvania but didn't update their registration, they can still vote one last time at their previous precinct and update their information there. If you do plan to vote in person but can't make it out in case you get sick, have disability, or just can't be there for whatever reason, you can request an emergency absentee ballot. Now, just a few moments ago, we did speak with Lancaster mayoral candidate Jamie Arroyo, who re-emphasized the importance of making sure you go out and make your voice heard today.
Yeah, local elections matter. These are the folks that you're voting on that will make decisions that affect everything from, potholes on your street to funding for schools. And we need to make sure that our voices are heard on a local level to make sure that we have good education in our communities as well as good decision makers at City Hall.
And Arroyo said if he would be voted in, some top priorities for him would be housing and economic growth. He also promises to be a leader for all people, no matter which political party. Now, we will have his full interview online at some point on fox43.com. Also on our website, we do have links to resources so that you too can find your nearest polling place, not just here in Lancaster, but the greater South Central Pennsylvania area. Again, polling places will be open from 7 o'clock this morning to 8 o'clock this evening. Live in Lancaster, Robert Stover, Fox 43 News.
All right, Robert, thank you so much for all of that important information. We'll check back with you in a little bit.